You know, I never drank a Pepsi-Cola. No, I never. I think I drank one Coca-Cola one time. Never drank any of that stuff. Used to drink soda pop once in a while.
But what was soda pop if it wasn't Coke?
Mm-mm.
What do you call soda pop?
Oh, orange and grape and things like that.
Marker. Reference 3. Marker.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a trick to cooking on a wood stove?
Huh?
Is there any tricks to cooking on a wood stove?
Any tricks?
Yeah.
Yeah. The biggest trick I can find is to build up your fire just when it's at the very hottest. Because right then it's getting ready to go the other way. I knew an old man one time that, he's an old man when I was just a kid. He said they got a cook stove. They'd always cooked on the fireplace. He said they got a cook stove and said they thought that was going to be nice because it wouldn't take so much wood. But when they found out it had to be cut up so fine, it took more work for the other stove. And he never did like the cook stove for a long time. He was just a kid.
Why do you still cook on a wood stove?
Well, I'm not very much of a hand for change. I don't like to see things change too much. And I have 500 acres of timber here, and a man's a damn fool to pay for electricity when he can go out and cut his wood. It's falling down rotting on.
When did you get that stove? Can you tell us anything about it?
Yep. I got it somewhere between 34 and 40. I don't know what year it was. And it cost, as I recall, about $85. And I can remember the shipping weight on it is 485 pounds crated. I can remember that, because I had to carry it about as far as near the creek after we got it home. When we bought it, we were poor. We didn't have a lot of money. Practically no money. And I told my wife, I said, now you go ahead and pick out the kind of cook stove you want, because I said it might cost you $15 or $20 more to get the kind you want, but I said you're likely to use it for 20 years. Well, we've used it for over 40. I said the extra cost won't amount to anything. And I still feel like it's pretty good advice.
Where'd you get it out of?
Sears and Roebuck. Our people here used to, it was a sight in the world, the stuff that was ordered from Sears and Roebuck to come, just packages through the mail, a new pair of overalls or anything. And that's all stopped now. It costs you $1 to get a pound from St. Louis. So 97 cents the last count I had, a pound from St. Louis down here. And by parcel post. And, that's not very much of an inducement to order. I had to laugh during the war. We couldn't get overalls. And I'd been buying my overalls from Sears and Roebuck for years. And I wrote and told them that I wanted some overalls. And they wrote back they didn't have them.
Tell us about your overalls. What kind do you like?
You see the back of them? Low suspender, low back?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I like.
Where do you get those now?
Well, I got the last one from J.C. Penney from Kansas City. There's for a long time that I had an awful time getting them, but I guess I'll finally come around till I can find some now. I wrote to Sheridan Roebuck and asked him for a radio battery. They wouldn't send it to me. Said if I'd send them the number of machine, when I bought it from them, I didn't buy it from them. In other words, they was furnishing batteries for their machines, but not for somebody else's. I sat down and wrote them a letter, and I told them, I said, well, I received your letter telling me that I have to send in what the number of my machine is and all that. And I said, you didn't make this machine, you didn't sell it to me, so you won't sell me a battery. I said, I consider that very unfair. I said, I buy my overalls from you. I buy my hats from you. I'm wearing a Sheridan Roebuck hat and Sheridan Roebuck overalls. My clothes are washed in Sheridan Roebuck washing machine. And I don't know what all I did lay out to them that I had gotten from them. And I said, finally I decided I'd just ask Mommy if I come from Sheridan Roebuck too. She said, no, son, you didn't. Then I kept on trying to get overalls, and finally I wrote to them and told them, I said, now, I'm needing overalls. And I said, if you could just see me on the street in the condition that I'm in, I said, I have to walk backwards a good part of the time. My God, they sent me some overalls. I'm getting a letter ready for the highway department. They're taking some of my land downtown for the highway department. I don't like what they're doing or anything at all. They're just not doing what I want them to do about it. Not paying me enough or anything else. I'm going to write him a letter one of these days. A little more salt wouldn't hurt that. I don't believe we'll put any more in either. That's full last fall, and I couldn't put hardly anything in it. Damn it. My cornbread's not going to be good. I say my cornbread isn't going to be too good. It may taste all right, but the quality isn't too good.
How do you mean?
Well, I mean it hasn't risen like it should, and I guess I didn't put enough soda in it. I don't know. I had a set of 8 of these and made my table look a whole lot nicer today, but it's so darn much work to put them back up after you get them down.
Chief?
I also have a set of these that I could put out. Huh? Let me get some big spoons ready here to get things to go. Well, I guess that we're ready now. What do you want to do? Do you want to come in here and get what you want in your plates?
That'd be fine.
All right.